Yo, what's going on, D-Squad? Welcome back to another Treasure Wars Thursdays video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about where are the Hive updates. It's been almost 2 months since we've seen a Hive update, and Insane Orbits did bring this up on Twitter the other day. He tweeted out just a reminder that the last Hive update was on the 12th of March, and it's now the 25th of May. Not including the Easter update. That doesn't count. So in that time, in the same amount of time, CubeCraft has released their NA regional servers. They've released an Easter update that was apparently bigger than the Hives. They released a map selector, and they've added in-game reporting and a lobby for free-for-all and duels. Now, there were a bunch of other creators actually, like, agreeing with him. Like, the Crafted Manny was like, I am so glad that I'm not the only one who realizes this. I really enjoy both the servers and understand the game development and know that things take time. But CubeCraft and even Galaxite have had much more in that time than the Hive has, unfortunately. And he has a point, too. Even Galaxite has been releasing more updates and more updates. And we know the Hive is working on some huge things. But they're still working on Swarms, which has been almost, I want to say, almost a year and a half now of, like, oh yeah, Swarms is going to be coming out soon. TM. And yeah, so a year and a half later, and it finally is coming out. But, well, I guess we don't know when it's coming out still. But these updates, we do know, take a ton of coding, a ton of time to perfect it. And the Hive, with everything they do release, it's nearly perfect. It's nearly perfect. They might have to tweak it with some community feedback in the coming weeks after a release. But eventually they get it pretty smooth. And, like, regardless, it's bug-wise, it's not very buggy. And laggy-wise, it's not very laggy. Everybody knows that's what the Hive strives to be. They strive to be a smooth, fun, mini-game experience. And I think another reason why people are seeing CubeCraft rising over the Hive is because the CubeCraft has just way more game selections. They have way more game selections than the Hive does. And I think people, new players who don't know what the Hive is, they see 4 or 5 different game modes. And yeah, they seem pretty easy and stuff. But if you go to CubeCraft, if they also hop on CubeCraft, they're going to see, like, I want to say at least 20 different game modes to choose from. And they're just going to have a blast playing almost any one of them as well. So yeah, CubeCraft is doing very well with their updates and stuff. And I think I am going to start making some CubeCraft content in the future. Oh, I guess he died. Now, we also did get Clankstar's response on this. He said it will all make sense, and obviously, he knows a lot more than we do. He is the owner, of course, of the Hive, so he knows what's going on behind the scenes. He knows what's coming, so maybe we'll be getting a very huge update to the Hive soon. But I do, in my opinion, I really do think the Hive does need to hire more game developers, so that way they can start getting new games out as well. Different types of game modes, new ones all around, just more selections for people to pick and play on. I think that will take the Hive to new player, like, just new heights in player count, and people will be wanting to test out these brand new game modes that they haven't played on the Hive and stuff like that. I just feel like it's going to be very successful if they were to add more game modes and more developers to make sure that these game modes do come out in somewhat of a speedy time. Now, somebody else did reply to this thread saying Hive's next few updates are so big that they need time to get them right, which obviously do. And the replay update is something that hasn't been done in Bedrock history. By the way, in January/February this year, the Hive is going pretty wild with the updates. CubeCraft will most likely have the same radio silence for a while. And he does bring up a good point. Yes, the Hive was bringing out tons of updates back in those few months, but the replay feature is not going to be a first thing for Bedrock. It's been done before. It's a feature that's out on some PvP Bedrock servers, like Zoop's server. Zoop has a PvP server that has a replay mechanic like the same day, as long as you're on the same session, you can continue to watch those replays. I don't know how long the Hive's replays are going to be kept, and that's something that is a huge problem with storing or doing these replay mechanics, is actually storing the footage itself to check back anytime you want for a certain amount of time. And I think that's why Zoop's server is only for that session period, because it's just too hard to store that footage. So that is not a first time thing done. But yeah, I want to see what your guys' response to this is. What do you think the Hive does need to do to, I guess, get these updates flowing a lot better? And just, yeah, making the community happy. I do see a lot of community members upset. Where are the updates? What's going on? This should be happening. Why is this taking so long? And I've been in the same spot. I definitely realize that server development coding stuff is not easy, and it does take a long time to do, especially at the Hive scale, with being so large and how smooth they want their stuff to be, the community trust they have built up with their games so far. I really do understand how important it is to them, but I also see the community's side as well, where they're angry that this hasn't happened yet. The game modes feel like they're just stale now, and I don't know. I'm just excited to see what happens. The competition between Hive and CubeCraft right now is definitely getting good. People are realizing CubeCraft is actually starting to pull some really good numbers currently as well. So people are really starting to be aware that there's a lot more servers out there that can run just as good with just as many players. Let's go, come here. GG's. Let's go! Oh! Alright, just red now? Okay, I see you. You hit your shots, bro. Yeah, I hit 2 of his bow shots on me in a row while I was trying to boombox at him. He kinda cracked. Come here, come here, come here, come here, let's go. Woo, snap! Where you going, bro? No. Don't let him get away, Diecies. Don't let him get away. No. Don't let him get away. Let's go! Ooh, some more emeralds. Oh, we're definitely gonna need a block breaker for these guys. Alright, I'm in, boys. I'm going in. Let's go! We win these! If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys do subscribe. We're almost up to 100,000 subscribers. Subathon is still starting at 97K. I think the stream is actually posted right now, or at least scheduled for right now. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see updated, and what your thoughts are on the Hive's updates. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and bye-bye.